Hey, what's going on, you guys? I upset a lot of people in my last video, mainly Hasan Piker fans, and, I really looked in the mirror and reflected on what I said in the video, the points that I made, what I may or may not have done wrong, and I just really sat back and reflected on the video. And I came to the realization that I need to take this time to apologize to nobody. To the 5 people who liked my video, you're the homies. Sounds like someone is jealous of Hasan's height and Putin walk. Well, I'm not really jealous of really tall people. I know he's 6'4", so I'm not really jealous of that, but the Putin walk, I'm very jealous of that. Hasan haters love him more than his fans, LMAO. Well, that sounds to me like his fan base isn't very good, if that's the case. If the people who hate him love him more than his fans do, then that's a bad fan base. Y'all should look in the mirror and reflect, kind of like I did. This channel is reactionary Gamergate garbage. Hasan barely reacts to anything Matan says. I can't believe how much of a reach this is. I don't really think it's a reach to say that he was clearly annoyed. If he really did get in the kid's face, then that's a huge L. Obviously, it's kind of impossible to confirm that, but, for the sake of trolling you, I'm going to say that he did get in his face, so Hasan L. We love landlords. Yes, we do. We love landlords. We're here to protest against the landlords. This is a really bad take. Hasan didn't really lose. All he did was stand there, not spelled correctly by the way, and not give him a reaction. He didn't even threaten him or react. Never said he did. He just said move aside to let the people who were protesting to continue. By the way, since he said Hasan's political beliefs and takes are bad, can you elaborate on what exactly? Well, I did elaborate quite a lot. So that response apparently wasn't good enough for him because he accused me of using artificial intelligence to generate that response. Half of your response is from ChatGPT according to GPT-0. You don't even have an original thought. Almost all of it is AI generated. Thanks for proving my point that you don't know shit. So I went to his website that he's talking about, and it says 30% is AI generated and that it's most likely written by a human. And apparently me mentioning that entrepreneurship being alive and well, and that Bezos, Musk, and Bill Gates not paying people as much as possible sucks, is AI generated. Also, a quote from a book is AI generated. I really don't understand why you think I'm AI generating a response for a YouTube comment. I'll just take it as a compliment because, my response is so well written that you think a computer wrote it. And by the way, you are more than welcome to come on my channel and debate me on this topic anytime you'd like. Maybe I'll give you a little AI generated response for the debate too. Also, an AI wouldn't have feelings. I say the words I like or I do not like, or that it sucks. How is that possibly AI generated? How is the point where I say, even if you believe that it should be given to the people, who is going to give it to the people? AI generated. AI generated wouldn't know that all caps emphasizes things. So I don't really understand where your accusation's coming from, and I don't understand how this website works, but L for you. Bruh, it's clear your response is generated by some AI. It's too organized for someone like you. So you're basically calling me an idiot. Also, when arguing about capitalism and communism, no one says I like and I dislike. Ooh, I made that point earlier. An AI wouldn't generate that either. And your point about no one arguing about it would say that. I wasn't really arguing about it. I was just explaining my position because that's what the person wanted me to do. So of course I'm going to make my position clear by saying I like certain things about socialism and I dislike certain things about capitalism. I wanted to pretty much give a clear response so that he understands what I'm saying. And I was hoping that we could have a conversation in good faith, but instead he just didn't respond to my points and accused me of using AI for a YouTube comment. When you gain experience debating others, you know what the responses are like and what the arguments are. I think in certain circumstances it is, but he didn't know my position on communism and capitalism, so he wouldn't know what my argument would be, and you wouldn't know either because you don't know anything about me. Wow, this guy must be a master of debating. You know, he must really be the master debater, a masturbator. I think if you are a real socialist, you wouldn't like Hasan Piker because he's not a real socialist at all. He's a champagne socialist. He makes money off of the ideas of socialism and doesn't actually do anything socialist. But go off. Your comment is structured too logically, and the points you make are not something anyone with real knowledge of socialism and capitalism would argue about. Anyways, pretty cringe channel. Well, first of all, thank you for saying my comment is structured too logically. I'll take that as a compliment. And then I do disagree with you, however, though. The points you make are not something anyone with real knowledge of socialism and capitalism would argue about. My comment, again, was not an argument. It wasn't supposed to be. It was just stating my position. But if it was an argument, then it would be a pretty good argument because I think most people do support mixed market economies. I don't think a lot of people are purely socialist or purely capitalist. You know, I think that if my comment was an argument, those points would certainly be valid. And I think people who do debate these topics on a regular basis would also make similar points. So I disagree with you on that. L for you. Damn, dude, great analysis. Like I said in my comment to you, there's not really much that needs to be said about this situation. Hasan W. He's just not giving him a reaction. Also, Sam Hyde was joking. Yeah, I know Sam Hyde was joking. That's why I put it in the video, because it was funny. Also, his manager wanted to collab with Hasan, but Hasan denied him. Well, I think he would want to collab with Hasan to mess with him. I think he would have trolled him, kind of like he did with Aiden Ross and I Show Speed and Destiny. Hasan wants to debate Ben Shapiro but hasn't been able to. I would love to see that debate, honestly. I really hope it happens. Imagine choosing a troll over somebody that has an idea of the real world. Hasan isn't perfect, but he's a lot better than you, loser. Damn, I got called a loser in 2023. That sucks. Not like choosing who the better person is. I'm not choosing who I would rather, I don't know, manage my finances. I'm not choosing anybody. I'm just saying I think Hasan lost this exchange, and he might have an idea of the real world or he might not. I don't know. I don't know the guy. I just know that he's a champagne socialist and he kind of took an L here, and so did you. My favorite part of his Le Epic troll is him fucking up in the beginning and saying, "We're here to protest against the landlords." Really top shelf bit there. Lame to do this while Hasan is doing a good thing. Hope this kid gets over his desire to be an attention whore. First of all, we only use the word le in reference to Le Monk. Second off, he did mess up in the beginning because he's joking. That's the whole point. And yeah, it does kind of suck that he messed with him during what you consider to be a good thing, but that's what trolls do. They show up when it's least convenient for you. Hasan had to go Chad mode on that little goblin boy. That is some weird behavior in that comment. This is in response to the AI accusation. You're reaching pretty far there. Trying to pin shit on the dude with no basis is pretty stupid, and I'm not sure what you plan to achieve accusing him as such anyway. Well, he's just accusing me because he thinks I'm an idiot. That's what it is. That's what he's trying to do. He might as well have just said, "You're not smart enough to write that. You're an idiot," and he would have achieved exactly the same thing. So in conclusion, there's probably going to be more and more comments as the days go on, and I'm probably not going to address this video too much more. It gave me some nice attention, got a lot of engagement on my channel, which was fun, and it allowed me to make this fun video. So, you know, I'm not really too worried about Hasan Piker fans. I think they're pretty funny because they're really upset over a situation that doesn't really call for being that upset. A dude showed up with signs and then Hasan got upset. Like, just accept that. It's fine. You know, if, I don't know, if my favorite YouTuber got trolled and got upset, I'd probably just accept it, because, you know, it's what it is, man. You know, these like, oh, Hasan Chad, Hasan Smart, Hasan Real Socialist, like those people are just, they're something else. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, I am still jealous of Hasan Piker's Putin walk. Oh, and one more thing. I make fun of everybody, so relax.